Before I get started today, working on hurting myself again, like and subscribe to our videos and share them with your friends and family. Ring that notification bell and help us out. That'd be greatly appreciated. Now, off to work. I've been mowing grass. I did have to get Chris to switch the DR beaver blade off and put the string trimmer back on. He had to mow the grass again since I've done a video, and I just mowed the area outside the kitchen window again because there were another million dandelions gone to seed, and my shoulder's a little bit better from carrying all those bags to the compost last time. We ended up, Chris ended up putting the fence for the chickens along here like this. So they're kind of coming and going. Some of them are getting zapped and they screech and run back into the chicken run, sometimes into the chicken coop because they're so upset. I just went to get gas for the mower and found one in the shed. He was walking around the shed trying to figure out, where am I? He could hear the other chickens, of course, but he couldn't figure out where they were. So I finally caught that one, put him back in the outdoor fenced area here. And I hope Chris is gone for the day, so I hope I'm supposed to be chicken sitting. I hope they're the right number of chickens at the end of the day. But anyway, you can sort of see they're coming and going. Chris put his awesome little door on there on the chicken run, and once they get used to going out here, there's some nice clover down at the end which they love, but they only seem to go a little ways. And then they come back in, usually because they've zapped themselves. But anyway, I used the little mower with the bag on it again to get the dandelions. I mean, you know, we don't want to kill all the dandelions because the bees are good for the fruit trees and everything, but they're just too many. And so I got mowed around all of these little trees where Chris can't get in with the big mower. So all the ones up the front there and everything around the rocks, the places that he can't get to. The grass is coming up nice here. The tomatoes are looking awesome. And all of the other plants, like almost every row has stuff coming up. So it's only been like a week or so. And you can see that there are plants coming up everywhere. The garlic is going absolutely bonkers. This is the organic garlic that I had that had started to seed in the fridge, or sort of sprout, I mean. Now I can't remember where that ended. So these ones here would be the seed garlic though. So they're doing great too. They are coming up, just not as fast as the other ones are already seeded. These, I believe, are my beans. So pretty happy with them. Some of them are pretty big already. We got some really good rain again last night. So that's going to make a big difference. You can see some of the little tiny plants coming up in there. I think those ones are carrots, if I'm not mistaken. Still got some ants traveling around here. That, I believe, is my onions. Yeah, I think these were onions in this row. So pretty happy all in all. Gotta get this little chicken pen out of the way. You can see a nice sized bean plant coming up there, one over there, and again the onions along here are all doing awesome. These bean plants are doing really good. Some seem to be bigger than others. Might just be the way the water's hitting them, but you can see how this one's just breaking through and this one's way bigger. So anyway, really happy with this. This is again the onion aisle. Not too sure. Chris is watching this because some of these, you know, I'm sure we'll find that we didn't make these holes big enough. But you can see how some of them are off to the side a bit. So he's been keeping an eye on that. You know, if they're not coming up through here. Just help the leaves come through so they're not getting broken. So, all in all, pretty happy with that. Now that we can see the trees a little bit better, we can see which ones really and truly are dead. I thought they were all dead. Oh, there's the girls. They hear my voice, of course, so they think they're going to get clover again. There's clover up here, people. Chickens, I mean. Anyway, this is looking really good. Once they get used to the fence, you can see them sort of coming and going. He put a water feeder and some food out here to kind of lure them out. Hung a cabbage in the area that they like so much in there. So yeah, everything's looking really good. I actually picked some of my rhubarb, some of the biggest stalks, just 4 of them because they were so huge, and put them in the freezer because, of course, we all know that rhubarb is for making pie. What else would you want to do with it? The garlic that I thought I salvaged last year from the garden, I think is toast. So I'm just going to go with that. I didn't realize the garlic is supposed to be planted in the fall. Again, another lesson learned. But look at this little, that's the pepper plant. It's cayenne pepper, so you can see lots of green ones here. Just tons of peppers on this plant and so many more blossoms where there's more coming. And my seeds are doing good here. My organic tomato seeds, heirloom seeds from Ontario, I think they're a bust. It was my first attempt at seed saving, and I don't think I did a very good job. But anyway, maybe try it again. I'm just getting the DR up in this area. I think I'll do the hammock area first because, of course, it's top priority. But look at this mess. I mean, this is crazy. Gonna have to get all this grass out of here so I can even see what I need to chomp with the beaver blade. So, gonna go do by the hammock because the grass is almost just up to the hammock now, and this little area here, and see how far I get. The whole area where the orchard is gonna have to be done again with bag on the lawnmower because it's absolutely ridiculous. It's only been 2 or 3 days again, and look at the dandelions. So I'm trying to get as many of the seed ones as possible, throw them in the compost, and then, I mean, we're still gonna have tons of dandelions. And I do hear bees buzzing around me all the time. The herbs are looking absolutely awesome. So something usually starts eating my basil, which is very upsetting. But I will make a spray. I'm just doing some research online about homemade spray for the apple trees, and I'll maybe look for something. I usually use an insecticidal soap for my herbs, so I've found some online to do for the apple trees. So I'm gonna go and get some of this swamp grass cut. See you in a little while. Well, now I got a big part of this done. I don't know how long that took me. I should have checked the time. But I just want to show you why I love this thing so much. You know, it looked like that a few minutes ago, and now, like, it's a rough cut, but I mean, you can get in here. The problem is the terrain is so rough in here And there's so much stuff laying on the ground, like branches, stuff like this. And the string trimmer will catch on some of this thicker stuff. And so basically, instead of throwing a horseshoe, I threw a string again. Now the part that really sucks about this is a couple of years ago, maybe it was last year, I'm not sure. This one has an electric start. It was stuck on or something, and I was using it, so it burned out the starter, I think. So now I have to pull it. And my shoulder's absolutely killing me. So I had to pull it like 100 times to get it started, and then it stopped, and I had to pull it another 100 times to get it started. So I would highly recommend the electric start, and I don't even know where we'd have to take this to get it fixed. I mean, I can't complain. This thing is a workhorse. I have worked it absolutely to death. But again, you can kind of see how awesome it is. And then you see I can go around all of these saplings very easily. So, I mean, I zapped the odd one by mistake. Not quite sure how close you are. But this is why I love this machine so much. I can't even imagine how many hours I've gotten out of this machine. I absolutely love it. It's the 725, is it 725 E series? 7.25. Is that horsepower? I don't know. I'm one of those people, I like to, you know, push a button and it works, it turns on. But yeah, so my electric start is broken. I've got to go put another string on the head here. I'll just show you the head on it. You can see how one comes out this way and then the other one goes in and comes, two strings coming out this way. So once in a while I do throw a string by hitting, you know, something like one of these small trees, or the thicker Alberta rose bushes. They're really bad too. So anyway, I gotta go put another string on this puppy, and I don't know if I'm gonna get to the hammock area or not. I've got to get some stew meat on the stove for supper. So I'm gonna go do that, get a string in this thing, and if not, I will continue tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. So you can sort of see how this string works. We buy it by the roll, but we keep some pre-cut so they're the right length. Now I'm just trying to remember which one is this on. See, you can put it at different levels. So that's in the middle one. So what you do, I'm trying to hold this and get this in here at the same time. Like I said, my wrists are kind of hooped, so I find it really hard to do stuff that takes a lot of strength in the wrists anymore. So you basically get it started like that, and then the string will pop out. I can't hold it, just hold on and I'll get it started. So there you can see now, you just keep pushing it, feeding it, and they will both come out, and then get a hold of them and just pull it tight like that. Like I said, I struggle with this stuff where you need a lot of strength in yours. My back is killing me now too, just standing up straight again. Like I said, I have to use this to start it because my electric start's not working, and so I'm going to try that again, and I am going to go and it looked like it was going to rain while I was in getting the stew meat done and ready for supper, and now the sun's out again. This is Alberta. Sun, then you think it's going to rain. A little more rain won't hurt my feelings, that's for sure. But you can see what this area over here looks like before I get it done. It's pretty darn overgrown now, and my goodness, we don't want to not be able to get to the hammock. So I'm going to do this, and then I will show you what it looks like in a few minutes. Well guys, I am done like dinner for today. I got a blister on my blister, but my back is killing me. My wrist is killing me. My knees are killing me. Yeah. So, still gotta clean up this mess with the bag, I think. Ugh. But, like you said, you can see part I've done here, and now, of course, you can see, you know, I can clear around these new little trees that we planted. Make sure they don't get chomped, and make sure they're getting sun. And you can see through here, again, it's easy to get around these little saplings and not chomp them. Again, I did chomp a couple. It's kind of hard sometimes. I mean, you barely have to touch something this size. And that DR, I never use it with the regular string. I always have the blue string in it, which is the really heavy duty stuff. But I mean, it can destroy this little tree, no problem at all. But that's what I mean. I want it to destroy the prickly ones, and they're really thick and heavy. So you can sort of see where I stopped there. Again, if anybody's interested, this thing, my favorite toy in the whole wide world, even though I have a sore back and everything hurts now, but you know, it just cleans the property up really nice. This is really rough terrain. There's a lot of deadfall branches. That's why I end up hurting so bad, because with those big wheels going over stuff like this, it's really jarring. And there are big branches and stuff off these trees. But I couldn't be happier. And like I said, you cannot take a regular mower through here, and Chris can't get through here with the tractor. So it makes pretty short work of this. Again, I didn't time myself to see how long it took to do this, but I just don't know how else you would be able to do it. One thing that I am really looking forward to with my tiny house is I'm putting a tub in, and I miss my tub when my shoulders and arms and wrists and back and knees all hurt. I wish I could soak in a tub. So I am looking forward to that. Something to look forward to. I've just picked a pail of clover here again, and I'm going to take some over to the girls. See if I can lure them into the fenced area again. Oh, there's one lone little chicken and one in the doorway. But they don't seem to be all that thrilled with going out here. I think they've been zapped enough that they're not too happy. And this one here, they're loving pecking in the dirt here. Which apparently they like to do. Didn't really want them doing it there, but anyway, we will see. Gonna give them some clover and see if I can lure them out here. Come on, chickens. Yeah, you know what that means. Come on. Rusty. No, don't touch the fence. He's trying to peck the one that I put. No, don't touch the fence. Don't touch the fence. Oh my goodness. Come on, chickens. You know what I got. Come on, chickens. They don't seem to have liked the celery and carrots too much. Fussy chickens. I thought they eat anything. Come on, you guys. Don't be chicken. Come on. My goodness. They seem to be doing a lot more, I don't know, it seems like chicken fighting to me. And then Rusty often gets in between the girls. Poor Rusty, he's got quite a job. No, chicken, don't do that. Don't do that, here. Instead of sticking your head through the fence. Yeah, did you shock yourself? You look all fluffed up. Don't do it. My goodness. Slow learner. What about you? You want some? Oh, for Pete's sake. Don't be chicken. I have to move that little brooding run that he made. It's covering up the bean plants. Oh, more of them are coming now. Come on, chicken! Chicken, chicken, chicken! Come on! You'd think I was throwing stones at them sometimes, wouldn't they? I throw some grass or clover and they act like... Come on, you guys! I guess I should have been talking to these chickens more when they were younger. I know that's what we saw lots of people doing in their videos. This is the bravest chicken. It's gone the farthest. Don't put your head through the fence though. Come on, you guys. Yeah. Expand your horizons. They sure love this clover, and there's a lot of it. It's everywhere we look, and of course it's grown, the grass and everything's grown so fast. There you go. Got all that clover to yourselves. No, don't do it. See if I can get more of them. Yeah, there's a couple more hens out there fighting with each other. They're pretty funny, the way they do that. You know, like these guys right now. Oh my goodness. Two of them over at the other side of the run there. A lot of them are doing that. I hope we don't end up with chicken fights all the time. My goodness. Chris came home a while ago. He's getting a bunch of grass mowed. Oh yeah, more chicken fights. Whoa. Hope that's not going to be a problem. I'll have to start calling them chicken dinner. Yeah, don't do that. You didn't like that, did you? Well, I am not standing here all day. Come on, chick, 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 chick. Oh, the one coming in the doorway and then pecking the electric fence. Silly chickens. My goodness. I don't know why. Sometimes they don't seem to get a shock and sometimes they do, so I don't know what's going on there. Now they've all come back down to this end. There's Rusty running like there's about 10 hens after him. And there probably is. Isn't there, Rusty? Hmm? Yeah, she's got some clover, doesn't she? What's she doing with clover? It's out there, silly. Well, I am absolutely whooped. Feel like I've been in a fight and lost. So I am ready to hit the showers. Finish getting supper ready. What do you think, Rusty? Huh? What do you think? Is it time for supper? Yeah. Some of us smell really bad, need a shower. Yeah. Look at that. Quite a few of them are out there now. It's nice for them to have new grass and fresh area to forage. This one chicken is like a different color. It's like a buff color. They get pretty close. I don't know. See, they're used to putting their head through the fence here, trying to get some grass. And of course, they want to put their head through the fence here too. So hopefully they'll learn, and hopefully I didn't lose any chickens today. I might lose my job as a chicken sitter. Be really brokenhearted about that. So anyway, I am done for the day, and time to hit the showers. Not too sure if there's any more that have gotten out. Yesterday we didn't get it on camera, but one of the chickens just ran right through the fence and then ran back in through the fence while it was electrified. So we were just like, wow, got a seriously masochistic chicken there. So I'm just gonna, got some scraps here from making the stew, so I want to see if these guys will come and get some. See, they're used to getting clover, so that's what they think they're coming for. Come on. Come on, Rusty. Come on, you guys. No takers? Come on. Surely you want some carrot and celery. Rusty gets in between the girls when they fight. That's pretty funny. One poor guy with like 20 women. 25, something like that. I separated out the onion and the potato peels. Apparently you can't give them onion or potatoes, which I didn't know, but Chris did some research, and yeah, go down there. There's clover down there, silly chickens. I should have put the carrot maybe down there. They're going a little bit further. Just don't touch the fence, dummy. No, don't do it. Mm-mm. I think we have some chicken brawls going on over here. I wish we could just let them wander all over, but we have some huge owls that sit right on the property line fence, and of course some really big hawks in the area too. So these chickens really aren't that big yet either. They're not full grown, so I think it's too, I just don't feel safe. Not only that, when we came home from town one day, there was a coyote right across the road there. You can see how close that would be, standing there staring at us. And now that Sadie is deaf, we've been a little worried about that. So I think having the chickens out here would just lure the coyotes onto the property to get the chickens, but then also it wouldn't be safe for Sadie, so we don't want to take a chance on that. That's why we kind of thought it'd be nice for them to be in the cover of the trees here and get lots of bugs and grass and clover and stuff. So you can see how a bunch of them have come out now. One down there is going to get himself zapped, but a couple of them maybe. But they do need to learn. It's not bad. Chris tested it quite a few times himself, and to see if it was on, and it was on. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad enough to hurt them or anything. So the one, like I said, flew right through and then back in. There's always that one kid in the class or whatever, one kid in the family. Anyway, gave them some scraps. They're happy. Lured them back outside. You can see again down here the difference between where I've cut and where I haven't. Makes such a big difference with that DR. I can't say enough about that thing. I just love it. Now, I am not loving having to start it, especially with my shoulder hurting already. My right wrist is pretty much screwed too, so I end up in a lot of pain from stuff like that. So I will have to get it fixed one of these days. It's just not a huge priority right now. So back to supper. The chickens are happy. So yeah, guys, if you like what we're doing, like and subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and follow along with us. Ring the notification bell so that you know when I've got another video ready, uploaded. And our neighbor was actually asking the other day, when are we going to start on the tiny house? So even he's excited about it. Might have to put him to work. But we're glad to have you following along. And we'll see you next time.